my number one cleaning tip, okay? In here is everything that I take to every single job. And I saw it and I was like, that is perfect for a cleaning bag. I don't have any of the cheap ones because I just binned them because they were useless. But I can honestly say it is the best microfiber cloth I've ever used, and shiny, sparkling. It's my favourite bit of the job. They're mine. Tell you, it's a really good product. So I need things to be effective, but also I don't want to overpay because then that's coming out of my profit. And it smells nice too. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah. So today's video is going to be all about what I take to work to use to clean. So a little bit about me. My name is Hannah and I'm a mum of 3 in the UK, and for my day job I'm a domestic cleaner. I find I work for myself, I'm sole trader, and I just find it really convenient. I pick and choose my own hours while the kids are at school and nursery. I absolutely love it. I don't so much like to clean and tidy my own house, but I really enjoy cleaning other people's houses. Mostly as well, I do clean for really nice people, and that makes a huge difference. I've had people that I've cleaned for in the past that I haven't enjoyed so much, and it makes a huge difference who you are cleaning for. And I've just naturally managed to lose those people that I've not enjoyed cleaning for. And I, again, 2 years down the road, I have a lovely set of clients that I absolutely love. I enjoy going to work. I never dread going to work. So yes, if you are thinking about becoming a cleaner, working for yourself, perhaps you work for a company and you want to branch out, it can be quite scary. And perhaps I might do another video on everything that it entails to get started. But today is just all about the products. So yes, let me show you what's in my bag. So first of all, I would like to show you my bag because I feel like the first thing you need is a bag to transport everything. This is really heavy because, as you saw at the beginning of the video, I went to Home Bargains and restocked because I had nearly run out of everything. So in here is everything that I take to every single job. There might be other products that sometimes I might grab, say carpet cleaner. I don't take that every day, but if I know that somebody has a rug that might need a little spot clean, I might take it with me for that particular job, but it's not something I do every clean. So this bag I got in Lidl, and it is a knitting bag. I can't think what you call it then. So it has got on the top here all these little holes for the needle, I don't know what you call them, sticks, needle sticks. If you knit and you know what they're called, you're going to be laughing at me right now. I'm sorry, I don't know what they're called. Knitting needles. Oh my goodness, got it. So then inside you have all these sections. I don't know if you can see very well. And these sections is where you would put your balls of thread, yarn, whatever. And then a big area here. And I saw it and I was like, that is perfect for a cleaning bag. Because at the time, I think I was using like I'd only just started. I got this quite near the beginning. I was using a Bag for Life with inside I had one of those, using a carrier, like a plastic carrier, and I put that in the Bag for Life, but it wasn't big enough and I couldn't carry everything I needed to. So this, and so anyway, it was Christmas time and it was in the reduced section, but there was no price, and the lady was there doing all the marking up and everything. I said, oh, how much is this? And she said £3. I was like, I'll take it, thank you. £3, oh my goodness. And it's got all these like little pockets, it unzips here, at the front here I have like toothbrush, all the essentials, carpet scraper, some brushes. This is my fluffy duster. So all those sort of like little bits go in there. And then inside I have everything, and this, because it's quite big, squeegee, that goes in there as well. So I always take flip-flops to every job because you know, people don't want you to wear shoes in the house, rightly so. And they're really good as well for going in the shower. So yeah, and then they sort of just dry off naturally. I always put a towel down when I get in and out the shower. God, there's so much I could talk about with cleaning. Like, I'm gonna find it hard to stay on topic with just the products. So I think I probably will do another video another time about tips and tricks perhaps for cleaning. Yeah, so inside my bag, I keep it in like sections. So I've got like bathroom, multi-purpose, kitchen, all that sort of thing. So in the bathroom, this is my favourite toilet cleaner. It is the most powerful and it's just really effective. So it's really good for like when you first go to a new job and you have a really dirty toilet to clean. Yeah, it's just so effective at getting rid of all the stains and the lime scale. So I just use this sparingly once I'm going regularly to a job, and it doesn't need so much hard work. But I usually find people don't tend to clean between cleans, so it's only having this once a week, so it's not like I'm over cleaning. So yeah, I love that product for cleaning the toilet. I use this as a general bathroom cleaner, so it's the Astonish bathroom cleaner. This one is white jasmine and basil. I buy this in Home Bargains. Sometimes I see it in Lidl or Aldi in the middle aisle. It's 89p, sometimes it's 99p, but I got this in Home Bargains yesterday for 89p. It's so cheap, but I tell you, it's a really good product. I wouldn't use anything that wasn't any good. I don't just buy everything because it's cheap. So for example, this toilet cleaner, I could buy much cheaper ones, but this one I find really good. And obviously I want to make my life easier being at work. I want to be quick, so I need things to be effective, but also I don't want to overpay because then that's coming out of my profit. So something I probably should have touched on at the start is I take all my own cleaning products to the jobs with me. So I know a lot of cleaners just use the client's products, but I just made the decision when I started that I would take my own, because I like to know that I've got everything. I don't want to, you know, get there and not have everything I need, and then, you know, do a poor job and have people think, oh, she's not very good, but because you're working with rubbish products, or like products that are really old. And yeah, so yeah, I just like to have everything. And because I only work 3 days a week, I don't need like an awful lot of products, because I did think about whether I should be bulk buying from like wholesalers and things. And if I did it full time, I probably would, but I just don't think it's worth it for me. Like, I don't pay a lot for cleaning products. I'm fine. So yes, so bathroom cleaner, Astonish, really cheap, really good, and it smells nice too. Next, I use Astonish window and glass cleaner. This is, again, the best one that I've used, the best one that I've found. You spray it on, you wipe it, there's no streaks, there's no buffing, it's so easy to use, never ever leaves a streak, and I just love that. So yeah, that's always in the bag. Then I like to have a multi-purpose spray, and so I could buy cheaper again with this, but I absolutely love Soflora. I love the smells. So this is Linen Fresh. I like most of them, and I do change it up, and I like to buy the seasonal scents as well for Christmas, because I just think that's really nice, isn't it, at Christmas time, to come home, your house smells lovely, you know the cleaner's been. So yeah, that is my favourite. Again, I buy it in Home Bargains. This was actually £1.99, but it's usually £2.20, so I don't know why it was a bit less. They did have another scent that I wanted, Mountain Air, but that was £2.20. I don't know why. So I went for the £1.99 because, again, it's not for me, it's for my customers, and they don't really care what scent I use. So I went for the £1.99. So with the multi-purpose spray, I will use that all around the home. Things like, so obviously I use the bathroom cleaner, but when I clean the toilet, I always go over it with this, and then I let it sit for as long as I can, and then I'll wipe it off with a microfiber cloth, just to buff it and dry it. So, but yeah, again, I will use it in the kitchen as well, wipe down cupboards, doors, handles. It is literally multi-purpose cleaner, so I'll use it everywhere, and I just love the smell that it leaves in your client's house. Just sticking with the whole bathroom and multi-purpose, when I am cleaning regularly, which all of my clients are weekly now, that never used to be the case, but I find weekly cleaning so much better, easier, and because I'm term time, if I have a week off for half term, it's not such a long gap between cleans, whereas when you have a fortnightly clean and their clean falls on the half term and you're not there, it's then a month until you're next there, and I found that like just too difficult to manage, because then I was always playing catch up. Not so bad when you've got like one person that lives on their own, but when you have like a messy house that gets dirty very quickly, it's just not enough. So I've moved everyone onto weekly cleaning, and it's so much better, so much easier to manage. So what I was going to say is, houses that are well maintained and clean, and I'm cleaning a clean house to maintain, I do like a bit of washing up liquid, and I'm not sure everyone will agree with that, but washing up liquid is such a good cleaner, and I like it because it cleans really well, it leaves an amazing shine, and I'm not spraying chemicals. That's what I like most about it. I would love to go non-toxic, but it wouldn't be financially worth it for me. So just cleaning with this makes me feel a little bit better, that I'm not inhaling as many chemicals, and it does work really well. So yes, but say if there's been a half term or there's a bit of build up, then I'll obviously go in with the bathroom cleaner, the multi-purpose to sanitize, things like that. Leading on to Limescale. So if there's any Limescale remover, I will use this. So this is Tesco's own. Harpic is definitely the best, I would say, but it's very expensive. Again, it's not worth it for me to buy that for my clients' houses, when this works just as well. Like, I might have to say leave it on for a few more minutes than I would with Harpic, but that's fine because I can do something else while I'm waiting. And something else that I used to do when I first started cleaning, I would Limescale remove like the taps every single time, the shower and the shower screen. I used to clean that with Limescale remover every single time because I thought that's how you kept it at bay. But what I've learned over my time of cleaning, if it's a well-maintained house and you're there cleaning regularly, you don't need to use limescale remover every single time. It's so strong, the chemicals really go to my head. So shower screens, I use washing up liquid, and one of these Pearl, I bought these yesterday, but I do wash them, I machine wash them and reuse them. These are brilliant, they don't scratch, they're called Pearl Scourers, and as you saw, I got these in Home Bargains for 79p. They last quite a while, so I would just lather that up on the shower screen, and that takes, because it's a maintained shower screen, it's just like 1 week's worth of water residue, which comes off very easily. There's absolutely no need to be using limescale remover every time. So that is really like if you've missed a few weeks, or it's been holiday or a new job that perhaps isn't, you know, as well kept. So that is good for getting on top of the limescale, and perhaps like now and again, just to make sure there's none there. But this I use for general cleaning, and I swear by it. It leaves such a nice clean shine as well. And obviously I squeegee and then buff dry with multi-purpose cloth, microfiber cloth, sorry. What's next? So next in my bag I have Mr. Sheen polish. Again, there are cheaper polishes. I can't remember how much this was. It's in my intro in Home Bargains. Was it £1.79? Can't remember, but I find it's the best one in terms of like smearing and actually collecting the dust. I have tried cheaper ones. I've also tried Pledge, but I don't like the smell. This is the only, I like the smell of this one. So yeah, for me, Mr. Sheen. And then every bag needs to have Cif. Any scent is fine. This was £1.29, I think. It's just a really great multi-purpose cleaner. If you need to give something a bit of a scrub, where, you know, multi-purpose spray isn't going to quite cut it. Really good for grease and things, and I would often use one of these to do that. I've used it in bathrooms, kitchens, tables, anywhere really where perhaps a spray and a wipe isn't enough, or it's really good for buffing up sinks that perhaps look dirty but there's no actual limescale, it's just dull. It just needs a nice boost. As it says there, clean boost. I really rate that. I don't use it every clean though, just as and when I think it needs it. This is an absolute favourite product of mine. I tell everybody about this, and I can't believe that it's not more known about. Like, but then saying that, I only know about this because my mother-in-law told me, who is also a cleaner, and she's cleaned for many years. And I just remember like when me and my husband first got together, and we lived with her for a little while when we were new, and she would always be like, oh, Barkeeper's Friend, use Barkeeper's Friend, like, be like, oh, there's a little mark, use Barkeeper's Friend, don't worry, that'll get it out. Yeah, it's amazing. So you can use it on all surfaces. So for example, you know, in the bathroom, and you've got your tiles, it's all wet and humid, and if you put like your nail clippers down or anything metal, they leave a rust mark. This will get that out. You just put a little bit on, say, a cloth like this. You could use that as well, but I just don't think you need to. A little bit on there, a little bit of water, make a paste, brush it on. Might take a little bit of elbow work, and it just comes off. Wipe it off, clean it with water. It's really good. It's brilliant. It's like my safety net. So again, it's not something I would use every time, but I leave it in my bag because if I find a mark that isn't just going to wipe off, I'll use that. It's also really good for extractor fans and stainless steel hobs. When say if it's a new job, again, not for maintenance cleans, this is really good on the hob, for maintenance cleans, or like just a really dirty hob. But when it's a new job and you've not been there before and it's really dirty and there might be like marks on the stainless steel hob or extractor fan, again, I just use this. It's amazing. It brings it back new. And often you'll find on extractor fans like rusty bits. I don't know why. It'll get off the rust as well. And it keeps it away. It doesn't even come back. I have one that I used on a job, and I thought this extractor fan is so old. Got it all off, and now I don't even clean it every time. I'm there every week. Yeah, it's really, really good. I love it. Another product that is just in here, I didn't get a refill. I don't know why, because I don't use it very often, but I do keep it in there. Elbow grease. I do like that. There's not really anything particular that I would use it for. Mainly probably the UPC windows and door frames, if they're really dirty. So again, that's more of like a new clean. But otherwise I would just maintain those sorts of things with multi-purpose spray. So yeah, but it's just there in case I need a bit of extra help. So that is everything that I use in my bag for work. The only other thing that I will mention is the cloths. So I don't have many to show you because it's Thursday today and I worked this morning and I've put all my cloths in the wash, and I wouldn't want to show you dirty cloths anyway. So I put them all in the wash. I've got a couple left that I'll just show you, just so you've got an idea of what I use. This is like the sponges that I use. In my intro, I went to go to B&M because they do a pack of 5 of these, not this exact one, it's similar, and for £2, and I use those. They do fall apart, they don't last a very long time, but they're so cheap I just replace them. But the last couple of times I've been there, they haven't had them, and I'm gutted. But these ones are Dunelm Mill. I think it was a pack of 2, and they were quite reasonable, and they're my second favourite. So I'm going to go back to Dunelm Mill because I need new ones. And these have actually lasted really well. They're not as thick and spongy, but it's mainly this side that I use anyway, just for like, and they're just really pliable, really easy to get around like taps and things. That's generally what I'll use to clean. Then I'll rinse, and then I buff dry with a microfiber cloth. I'm quite picky with my microfiber cloths. I think this is, I can't think of the brand. But yeah, I don't like the really cheap ones that you can buy in Home Bargains, B&M. They need to be branded. What is that brand of Minky? Minky cloths are really good. And talking of microfiber cloths, this is my ultimate favourite. It's Per Diem Fig. So when I ordered my Per Diem Fig, I got 1 free cloth, and then I ordered an extra one for like £2, and I think that was a special price. I think they're actually more than £2 usually, but I can honestly say it is the best microfiber cloth I've ever used. And you might be thinking, a microfiber cloth is a microfiber cloth, like how can one be better than the other? So if I'm cleaning, this really attracts any dust, any fluff, holds it on the cloth. A cheap microfiber cloth, which you get in Home Bargains, and this is an average one, this is fine, I use this for work. I don't have any of the cheap ones because I just binned them because they were useless. They just smear it all around, you're just pushing it, and then you need another cloth to collect it. So this wipes the table and collects any debris and grime. And these do as well. So I know just by touching them which ones are going to smear and which ones are going to collect. So yeah, so sometimes I might need to, if it's really wet, wipe it over and then get a dry one just to buff it up. I love to leave things clean and shiny and sparkling. It's my favourite bit of the job. So yes, so I don't take my Per Diem Fig cloths to work because they are mine and I use them at home. So yeah, because they're expensive, I don't want them to just get overused and fall apart, and I can't afford to buy £2 cloths for work, I'm afraid. So yeah, so what I use at home, I do very much delve into my cleaning supplies. What I usually do is when things run low, like about this much, I will take it out of my bag and put it at home under the sink, and then we'll finish it off at home, and I'll put a new one in my bag because I don't like to take nearly empty bottles to work. So yeah, we do pretty much run our home on the same products, but since I've been buying Purdy and Fig, I do use this most of the time now as an all-purpose cleaner. Trying to think, I don't use it in the bathroom. I tried it when I first got it, and it's fine, but again, at home, I feel like I need bathroom cleaner because there's 5 of us and it gets dirty, and I probably don't clean it as much as I should or I would like. So this is not going to cut it. So yeah, bathroom cleaner, Harpic, lime scale remover all the way. But if I am having a good couple of weeks, and because this is my number 1 cleaning tip, okay? Clean even when it doesn't need cleaning. Clean even when it doesn't need cleaning, because that is how you're going to prevent it from needing cleaning. Like, I've always left things, well, I used to always leave things until it's dirty, and I'm like, oh, that really needs cleaning, I'll go and clean it now. And I'll do this big blitz in the bathroom, mainly the bathroom. The house sort of like, you know, we manage that better. But when the bathroom, say you've cleaned it, you've blitzed it, a couple of days later, just go in with a multi-purpose spray, spray it all, and a really decent cloth, wipe it over, and then you've got a fresh new bathroom again, and it took you not even 5 minutes. That is my number 1 tip for keeping a clean bathroom. Don't wait until it is dirty, just maintain it. This is my bag, which I take all my cloths in. There's a couple of old rags in there. So I got this with my Shark Hoover, and I thought that is the perfect cloth bag. So yeah, this and this is what I use for work. I take a carrier bag to put all my dirty cloths in, and then I usually sit it in here and bring it home to be washed. So that is everything from me today in this video. I hope you've enjoyed it and found it interesting. Perhaps you've watched this because you're going to do a spring clean in your home and you were just looking for some inspiration on some good products. Or perhaps you are looking to start up as a cleaner. Perhaps you are a cleaner and you just want to see what other cleaners use. If you have any feedback or want to let me know what you think, if you have any questions, again, pop them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer any questions for you. And if you have a favourite product, again, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it if it's something I've not tried or not used. I don't know if you remember, but I mean, I've tried a lot of cleaning products. But during lockdown, I feel like is when I really found my love for cleaning, and the Pink Stuff just became huge. Like, it was the cleaning product. And I just want to mention it because I started as a self-employed cleaner with my whole bag was the Pink Stuff. I liked it because it was pink. I love pink. I'm just very girly. And I was like, oh, everything's going to be pink. And I've got a pink like tabard that I wear. And yeah, my first clean that I did, I was cleaning. It was an elderly gentleman who lived on his own. Things had gotten on top of him a little bit, and I felt ill. I was cleaning the bathroom and I thought I was going to be sick. And I think it's what I've learned now is that any time I do a new job that I've not been to before, I get a bit anxious and it makes me feel ill. So most of the cleans that I've done, I've been ill on my first visit. So a couple of them I've had to leave and go home, and a couple of them I've managed to like get through to the end. And I never knew what it was, but obviously now, the longer it's gone on, I realise it's definitely nerves and anxiousness. But since that first clean, I have not been able to use the Pink Stuff. I'll use it occasionally because I've still got some at home where I just don't use it. It's in the cupboard. I think I must use that up. I'll use it. And it is a really good cleaner, like it is quite good, but I just cannot bear the smell, and it's a really good price as well. So yeah, that's just a funny story I thought I'd share with you guys. But yeah, the smell of it actually turns my stomach now, and it just reminds me of the dirty toilet at this man's house and me feeling really ill and telling him, I'm so sorry, I don't feel well, I need to go home. But 2 years later, I'm still cleaning for him. He was my very first client, and yeah, one of my favourites. So there you go, story time over. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and as always, leave me a comment, hit the like button, and for more cleaning videos, content, what else do? I do food hauls. I love talking about food. I love cooking, sharing what I eat, and then I do day in the lives and vlogs, anything to do with motherhood and lifestyle. Yeah, I do a bit of everything really. So please subscribe if you have enjoyed this video and if you'd like to see more from me. Thank you so much for watching, and have an amazing day, guys. I'll see you on my next video.